don't know if anybody will show up or not, but we'll see. It's just me and you and you and me. So this is a lot of this is just chat, coffee, and so what we're going to do is I have this fabric and I have this fabric, and I have this fabric, and we're just going to cut it in strips. And here is my can. I don't know what I had in here, but for some reason I saved this can. So what you're going to do is you're going to braid these three together. We're going to glue the ends down inside the thing and then braid it down this way and then glue an end down here and then go and all the way around until you've got all of it braided. And then I'm going to bust a few holes at the bottom of mine for drainage and use mine as a planter. But use it as a vase, use it as, just to put stuff in, a decor, whatever. But first of all, I got to cut some strips out of this fabric.
So I need my fabric shears or just scissors?
I don't know. Probably, I just got scissors, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I would just scissor it. I'm just cutting strips and strips and strips because it's all going to just be braided together. If you come in to live, say hello, and we are starting. We're having coffee. We're cutting strips. It's Craftalong, so just craft along. We're taking fabric and cutting strips right now. Just any size strips you want. That is the fun in it. And I don't know how many. You have to judge how big your can is and just start doing it. That's the fun in crafting. There's nothing set in stone. You can always change it up too. And it says we have 3 people watching. So hello, everybody that's here. We have Darcy here as a special surprise for y'all.
Morning, everybody.
I wanted you not to know until today that she's going to be here. And hopefully she will be part of this with me.
I love doodling.
I love coffee and chat. Coffee and chat is my thing. I remember before the internet and all this came along, it was always the phone. I'd sit on the phone for hours with my coffee. Like, don't call me till I get my coffee.
We had to find my Mamie an extra long cord so she could carry the phone. She could walk from the living room to the kitchen to the bathroom so I could talk to her.
Yep. That's the way ours was. Had extra long cord. I would take mine, and our phone was located on the wall right above the basement steps. And I would take mine and go down the basement and talk. Talk to my friends about wearing makeup and stuff, Like, I'm wearing makeup now. Good morning, Shonda. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to tell you I cleaned out my craft room Saturday and I did not find that mug. So only thing that I have figured is that I have actually probably accidentally thrown it away. So I'm going to, and my printer is down, so I'm going to get a hold of somebody that can print the sublimation print for me, and then I'll sublimate it onto the mug once they mail that to me. but I have to send her the diagram of what I want and the sizes and everything that I want. And I'm going to do that today because she's on Etsy and I have to go shopping at Etsy today. So I'll get that ordered and then I'll get it back on the mug and then I'll send it to you. And then we'll talk about buying some more of those. I want to buy some of those crochet pieces from you, keychains and all. I'm sorry that I'm so freaking behind on everything, but it's not anything personal. It's just me trying to prioritize things that were just super hot on my stove and had to be taken care of. And today I need to make 3 doctor calls. And I don't need to put it off anymore. Every day I think, oh, I'll just do that tomorrow. No. Well, yesterday I went to get blood work done and my truck wouldn't start. So we have to get a new battery. So it's just one thing after another. Seriously. No, it's not. I don't like it though. I should have had that to you a long time ago, and it just makes me sick that I might have thrown that away. But I have looked and looked and looked. And I waited until I was going to clean out that craft room because I was just convinced it had to be in there underneath something. And I did that finally Saturday after putting that off for a few weeks. And so now I know it's not in there and I can move forward. Right now we're just cutting up strips of fabric. We're going to glue them on our can. We have a hot glue gun. This is one of my fabrics. I have these strips right here. And this is one of my fabrics. I'm going to cut strips from it too. And I'm going to cut strips from this one. And then I'm going to glue the ends down on the can. And then I'm going to braid them down the can and glue the end here. And I'm going to braid it like that all the way around. So join us. Darcy, that's the lady that does the crocheting, so gorgeous stuff, like animals and stuff.
Does she have a channel?
No, I don't think she has a channel. She does. You can find her on Facebook, though. Yeah, Facebook.
Facebook. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay.
I can send you her link when we get back onto Facebook. Yeah, she's unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
It's nice to meet you.
And she is such a doll, so precious. She's our kind of people. And she loves the Lord. So she's a great friend. Her Facebook is the same as her YouTube. Always Pray and Crochet, Shonda. I need one of those strip cutters. It cuts them into strips for you.
I've got one, but I couldn't find the little bag.
Where did you find one at?
I think somebody gave it to me.
Oh, maybe I was gonna say maybe Joann's or one of those places. I didn't know if anybody would show up or not. It is kind of early, but you know what? You can't just not do things. You have to plan things and see how it goes. Now it says 0 here. I should have brought my rotary cutter. Because I'm trying to cut through like 6 or 7 layers at one time. That's me. Last night I made a bracelet. I'm not finished with it yet, but I took some craft time and went in the craft room during the ball game and made a bracelet. What I did was I saved my favorite beer cans and I cut them up, and then I punched out flower shapes and found an old bracelet, and then I took these flower shapes that were made out of beer cans and I covered them with resin and put them in the resin, where you heat them. And then once they were coated in resin, I put the flowers together and then put a center in them. I'm going to mount them on the bracelet, but I have to, first of all, punch some holes in them to run wire through them, because I haven't found a good enough glue yet that holds stuff like that.
You don't use E6000?
Yeah, I do. It doesn't hold stuff for me. I don't know why. I have a drawer full of it, and I even get the kind for jewelry. I have every kind there is. I don't know why. It just does not work for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little hole up through the middle of the flower and run wire through it, and then run that through the bead on the center of the flower, and then just do like a little curly Q or something on it. Oh, hi, Cindy. Oh, yeah, Cindy's having a craft sale today. Cindy Loves Jewelry, Darcy.
On her channel?
Is that on your channel, Cindy, or is that on hers?
Oh, dagnabbit now. This is bull poop. Excuse my mouth. Hot glue gun's taking my fingernail polish off.
Oh, no. Me and hot glue guns do not get along. I have 6 hot glue guns. I keep ordering more thinking I need one. I don't know why. But I have to have one for the basement because that's where I upcycle stuff. And I have to have a little one and I have to have a big one.
Yes, on my channel with Amy. Okay.
Okay.
So is it supposed to have a handle, or is it just all supposed to be down?
Oh, that's cute. No, it's all supposed to be down.
Okay.
You may have to glue the middle of it too.
Okay.
What kind of stuff are you going to have today at the sale, if you don't mind? No, I've never heard of that, but I will. The problem is that when you use resin to coat something so that it's nice and coated, the glues don't want to stick to it, the resin. And I like to cover my metal pieces with a coating of resin because it gives it that shine, and it It keeps it from being sharp on you. It gives it more substance. That heavy, like a real piece of jewelry.
Yeah, there goes my fingernail polish.
I'm sorry, it's my fault.
That's okay.
I'm going to screenshot that so I can get some of that cement. Okay.
What kind of cement is it?
That is called GS Hypo Cement. She's going to have paper crafting items, journals, her painted papers, 2 huge jewelry lots, craft, tons of beads and stones. Oh God, I could sell tons of beads and stones all day long and still have tons. That metal cabinet I showed you, Darcy, it's full of stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm getting ready to braid now. Yes.
What time is the sale?
She buys it on Amazon. Okay. What time is the sale? It seemed like it was at 2, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, she has some fabric too. All right, let's do this. Let's put this together and see what happens. Ooh, 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 hot, hot, hot. You do me like that. Son of a. 18 quilt blocks already sewn with stuff to add the other blocks. Okay, it's going to be 2 o'clock Eastern. Ooh, still burning me. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. I think this is going to be so cute. Ah. Oh, hi, Maria. Maria is here from Cali.
Hi, Maria.
She said, thank you for the friend gifts.
You're welcome.
You're very welcome. So if you've got a can and some fabric, we're making stuff. My can wants to roll. I need to let it sit there. All right. I still remember how to braid, believe it or not. Oh, that's going to look cute. So we're just cutting strips of fabric and 3 strips and braiding it down the side of a can all the way around like this and making a planter. A very unique planter. How are you doing today, Maria? You have a sale lined up today? At 2 o'clock, we're going to be at a craft. I am anyway. I don't know about Darce, but I'm going to be at a craft show, at a craft sale that Cindy Loves Jewelry will have. If you guys are interested in buying craft stuff, you should be there. That's where I got a lot of my stamps and inks and my punches things where I punch out metal flowers and all that. where I got a lot of that stuff. All right, I got one braided. This is a little.
Where are you putting and attaching it to braid this stuff? Excuse my language. I almost said a bad word.
Okay, go ahead. I do.
Where are you attaching your top of your material so that you can braid it? Oh, you're going ahead and attaching it to your cane and then braiding it.
Yeah.
Duh. Just, you know.
I thought that's what you were doing.
No.
I thought that's what you were doing, so that's why I did it.
Oh my goodness.
Two girls in a braid. Two girls in a braid.
Shirley.
Oh, she's on with Jane at 12. Okay, so we have something else to watch today, Darcy. That's fine.
I'll watch anything as long as I can go lay back down.
As long as I can do it from home and I don't have to move. All right, I got one. So cute. Oh my God. Can't even see the one fabric.
What does it have on it?
Llamas.
Llamas.
Yeah, it's this one. You can't even see.
I thought it was umbrellas.
You can't even see it on there. Oh well, maybe it'll catch it on the next one. We'll see. I don't know, but this is cute. If the heat don't break, the only thing I will be leaving the house for is church. Yeah.
I don't blame.
I hear you. We are here now. Yeah, stay there. Don't wander off. Stay there.
There's two.
Oh, you got two. Oh, that looks so cute. Let me see it again. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. And Maria said, I have two can planters.
Oh, she done this?
You do this too, Maria? You have your can today? Are you working with us? I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't that freaking easy. It looks easy.
I know, right?
But it ain't. What's the weather like in Cali today, Maria? Hot? Yeah, it's hot in Atlanta. I just about got to. Hell, at this rate, I'll be working on this some bitch for a year. Aw, it actually is going to leave like a gap in between them, but glue them closer together. Yeah, okay. I got it.
Either that or you take jute or hemp and put it in between.
There you go. Or you could just leave it that way and enjoy the naturality of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always my excuse.
Yeah. Enjoy my natural putridness of today.
El natural.
Shoot.
I'm just putting a bead of glue down the center of them and pushing them together. Oh, that's perfect. That worked perfect. God, I'm so freaking smart. It's not even freaking funny. Not I did mine last year. Right now it's still cool, but around 10 a.m. my time it starts getting hot. Yeah, I hear you. That's why I'm so thankful for my screen porch. The year that COVID hit, the company my husband was with, and I have a video on this too. The year COVID hit, my husband was with a company that he had been with for 30, 35 years. He has now taken on another job with another company. That was a big move for him, big move. But anyway, they did a furlough. They did a furlough of about 8 weeks. For 8 weeks, we were on furlough, and which meant our pay was reduced down to it was reduced down to unemployment wage. But that year they raised the unemployment $600 on top of your unemployment. So he was actually coming out making more by being on furlough than he was by going to work. So during all those 8 weeks, plus he had 4 weeks of vacation that they made him take. So throughout that entire summer, just about, he was off. And I was not having it. I was like, you're going to do something around here that's going to amount to something. So he built me a screen porch on the underneath the deck. I have those basement doors that go out to the outside underneath the deck. And so what he did was he just screened that all in, put a tin roof up for me. And now I have a nice little screened in place. I put a big old fan out there, and it's really nice in the summer. Sometimes I even go out there and take a nap. But it's really great because the dogs, when they have to go out, every 2 hours. So it gives me a place to shelter while they're pottying. Because my deck upstairs does not have steps that go downstairs. So it's just a deck up there off of the dining room. And it doesn't have steps that go to the outside. So I have to bring the dogs all the way down to the basement, through the basement, to go out to potty. So now I have a screened in room there, and I can just sit in there and read or whatever while they're pottying. Because the yard is completely fenced in, so I don't really have to, keep a real close eye on them. But it says we have 3 here. Have you got your third one on yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still working on my third. Oh, that looks so cute. I love it. I love the colors too. You're going to have like fall colors there. So you're thinking ahead. It's not too bad once you get going on it and get used to it. Hi, Penny. Sorry you can't join us. You're actually the one that I started this craft group for because you wanted me to do this. I'm so sweet, aren't I? I'll never fail to tell you that. Yes, you can see mine. Hold on just a minute. I have a humongous one, so it's going to take me a while. You don't get off work till 11? Oh, you can go back and watch. We'll tell you what to do. So I have 3 strips together, and I'm just going to do that all the way around. I'm just gluing my ends down there and inside. You can always choose to put a bottom on it if you want to put a fabric on the bottom or around the edge, some ribbon or lace. But I'm actually going to use this for a planter, so I am going to put holes in the bottom of it. But yeah, it's turning out really cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Before we go, I'll tell you what all we're going to do next week so you can have the materials. It doesn't look like we're going to have a big crowd on this, so Darcy and I might break out the heavier equipment. See how cute that is? So cute. I love it. I didn't know they would turn out this cute. I'll talk to Darcy and see if we need to change our time or day or something to something that's better, but any suggestions would be fantastic. I'm open. No, I am braiding it. I have 3 strips and I'm braiding the 3 together. So like I glued these 3 together on the ends right here with my hot glue gun, and then I'm going to braid these and add them on here. And as far as size goes, it's hard to say because
there's nothing here for you, honey. What do you need?
Going to be different sizes.
Do you need a piece of string? Here.
So I just cut big strips, and
you want that?
I just cut it off when I get, to the end.
You need this?
So now I'm going to braid this all the way down.
Yeah. You need this? Which piece of string do you want, love? Come on, take a piece and come on.
She wants to play too. Well, at least somebody came. Oh, she's like, I love string, Mommy.
I was like, pick a piece of string and go on.
Get on out of here. I'm just dropping in to say good morning, Angie and Darcy. Your craft looks like fun. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, Joycey.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day yourself, dear.
Yes, have a wonderful hump day. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing? I know. It's just I'm telling you as I go along. We're just braiding. All we're doing is braiding, 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 and then attaching it at the top and at the bottom. But see, I took hot glue and put it in between each one so that they would clump together. I mean, if you start making some. But this is a good way to use up, like if you've got clothes that your dogs ate the crotch out of or something, you know, if you've got old clothes and just, you know, fabric strips or anything like that that you're going to throw away. You could also use yarn. You can use ribbons. I think yarn and ribbons would look.
I put a piece of yeah, hemp in between.
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's cute. Oh,
Did
you're fine, Penny. No, no problem. No problemo.
What you need, Mom?
She's like, I have so many questions. I just can't see what's going on. I would put the camera down so you can see, but I don't have a bra on today and I'm not going to see. Period. I don't wear a bra unless it's like an emergency. I have sports bras. I could have put that on, but they don't do much. All right, so I have my fourth layer on, and I'm going to glue down the center and move it over.
No, that's no. Now listen, I gave you 20 strings. Take your own. Get away from mine.
No, I want yours.
Exactly.
I don't want mine. I want yours.
Yeah. Here.
Welcome to my world. And if you don't want me to have it, that's exactly the one I want.
Yep. Well, she got it, and she took it, and she went that way.
Give me one I don't want. I really don't want that one. It'll just sit there. Oh, said too much info. Okay, Cindy. Gotcha. So there's 4. Look, we have so much more to go. But it's going to be so cute when it's done. Hush, Cindy, hush. We got 20 minutes left. Woohoo! Let's see. I think it's easier if you take your strips and you glue them together first and sit here and braid it. And then put it on there. So I just ran out of this one. I got to have more strips. Oh, here we go.
I gave you your own. Go over there. She went up here. You're driving me nuts.
Did you give her a can?
No, I didn't give her a can. I gave her 20 strings. Can't give her my can.
Antique Agenda. Hi, Angie, you got this. I am starting my morning early. We'll be editing all day, and I'm so happy to catch you live. Hooray! Hooray! Thank you. Antique Agenda. But I do now.
Come in. Oh,
I know. This is so fun. All we're doing is braid our strips together in a nice little braid. Like just braiding. It's just simple braiding after we glue the ends together. And then we're gluing it inside the can and on the bottom of the can and all the way around. And we're making a planter. I am going to have hubby put some holes in the bottom of mine because
I just took a nail and punched.
that's what I need to do too. I usually make him do it so I don't have to. He's got to do something. You bought some vintage salt and pepper shakers from me on Leanne's channel. I know exactly who you are now. I just got those. Wait a minute. I did not get those yet. I got the invoice. Yes. I got the invoice. And I'm looking forward to those. Those are cute as a pumpkin, and you're cute as a pumpkin. And thank you. Thank you, honey. We're just crafting along. Crafting. Yes, I know who you are now. It's so hard to remember because so many people use vintage this or vintage that. And it's easy. Or kitty cat. There's so many kitty cats. But yeah. Yeah, it's that's why I always asked. I'm sure I probably know you, but do I know you? I don't know if I know you. Maybe you know me and I don't know you. Or I may not know you. Yeah, those are adorable. And you're adorable, and your sale was adorable. I'll have to be watching for more of your sales because you got my kind of stuff, girl. Ow! Oh, oh. Oh, okay, Cindy. That's fine. You're the leader of this pack. You know. And I'm sure that I will hunker down on the craft show sale today. So Cindy Loves Jewelry is having a craft sale today at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern. Please join us if you're interested in some crafting, making some crafting supplies at 2 on Cindy Loves Jewelry. I always buy quite a bit because it's, most of it is not even used. I got some really good stuff. Not just your everyday crap. Lots of good stuff. I used a bottle opener with the pointed end and punched 4 holes. Good idea. Okay, so this is 5 now. I have 5. And this is what the inside is going to look like. It's going to have it where it's like all the way around, and you can go around that and put like some ribbon or something if you want. Use your imagination. And the same with the bottom. Oh, you have lots of new items today. She sells a little bit of everything, Penny. I got stamps. I got ink for stamps. I bet I have a container this big full of little rubber stamps. Anything you need. I got the same container full of inks. I got those punch things are expensive. Some of them are like $35. I got those punch things for like $10 and $12. They punch metal even. Yeah, jewelry. Oh, good. And I've gotten, what else did I get? I mostly got those things because that's kind of what I was seeking at the time. But I get a little bit of everything. Whatever it is she throws out there is usually something I like. And I love the craft jewelry. Oh, thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so on our next craft along, and I will put this in the community tab, but on the next craft along, we are going to need a jar, a glass jar for next week.
Any certain size?
No, any size you want. And you're going to need something for that jar to stand on, such as, let me show you something. Here it is. Such as a candle holder or whatnot, anything you want, like for a base, because you're going to set the jar on the base. And then you're going to need some craft paint jar and some ribbon. So paint, ribbon, jar, and a base. 4 things. Oh yeah, Cindy is she sells her art now. So she has like she makes cards, and she also makes those those books that you keep all your ephemera and stuff in. What are they called?
Paper journal?
Yeah, she makes journals. And they are gorgeous. So come and support a local crafter. Don't support Hobby Lobby today. Support a local crafter. Yeah, junk journal. That's what they are, a junk journal. All right. Getting ready to do my 6th one. I should have mine done by next week's show, and we can show and tell. And then Darcy, I have somebody named Darby, so I do that a lot. Sorry. God. Let's see. And I will have jelly plate painted papers today, single ones with images, nice enough to frame, and then packs to tear for collaging. Okay, I need some to frame. I didn't have a Kleenex, so I had to use this. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm starting to get dizzy again. I'm like,
Oh, you looked at me like,
no, I went into a complete, whew.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Take a minute. Yeah.
Mm.
So, yes, Darcy, I am going to have you pick the next thing that we're going to do next week. So be looking.
I thought you just said we're going to do the glass jar.
Next week. We're going to do those glass jars next week, but then next week you need to have something uh,
Oh, okay. I got it.
to give out. Yeah.
Okay.
Deep breathing, she said.
Oh, I'm having a vertigo episode, Cindy.
She said, "Are you AFibbing, Darcy?"
No, vertigo.
All right. So I am three, four, five. I'm on my sixth one. What are you on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm also putting the stuff
Oh,
in between. Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to get some of those at Dollar Tree they have those bags of rocks and little round stones at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some of those and cover a tin can with those. I thought that would make a pretty planter.
Yeah. You can also take those smaller rocks and paint them. Like if you're going to cover a tin can and then like paint one as a ladybug or something,
Oh,
that would be cute. Or paint a scene of like sunflowers from the rocks.
oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah, so you got some great ideas.
I love the paint.
I do too. Antique Agenda said, I get that when my head goes upside down. Crystals in my ears start moving to areas they shouldn't. I do too.
They haven't checked that's one thing they haven't checked is my ears. But for the past couple of years I've had problems with vertigo, but the past couple of years I get it more often than I think somebody should.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. And I try to tell the doctor that, and she's like, okay, well, let's do a vertigo test. She does a vertigo test. She's like, you don't have vertigo. I'm like, well, I have something because if it hits me when I'm driving, I have to pull over. So that's not good.
My doctor, I get a monthly prescription of my medicine just in case.
I think
'Cause,
I think I need marijuana. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
yeah,
Yeah, I do. I think I do. I think I'm one of those that really could really benefit from it. But I'm scared because I'm scared to ask for it or anything because I'm afraid that it'll hurt my brain cells. And I have really good brain cells right now.
there's a difference in marijuana and then putting you in a specific like sweet CBD oil or a specific strain just for what you're wanting it for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have they,
No,
Cindy said?
huh?
Cindy asked if they've checked your heart.
No, they have not recently.
Penny takes a pill every day for her vertigo.
Yeah, I'm on meclizine,
Okay.
but
Yeah. But
no,
driving.
I don't drive. I don't drive unless I have to, and it's pretty much to take packages to the post office or to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna do a check on me.
So this is six of them.
Now, is this something that's gonna sit on a plate, or are you gonna do a hanger for it?
I don't know. I thought about maybe putting some rocks under mine and set it on a plate so it
Okay.
rain down onto the plate. Like one of those, you know how you can get those plates that you put on your table to put your plate on.
Yes.
I thought because mine's so big, I thought that I would just put a few rocks underneath it there so it could drain onto that.
Okay.
So I have some pretty ones that I could use. I picked up at the Goodwill, I think. Cindy said, why I ask if horrible dizzy spells often go with AFibbing. Well,
Oh.
now it's
Well,
just erratic heart bears.
right.
Yeah. I forget what they call those. They're called a charger. Yeah. So I'm just going to continue on. We got 3 minutes left. I don't want to interfere with anybody's lives that are going live here in a little bit, if they are.
I'll talk to my doctor, Cindy. Thank you. Oh, are we almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done. So
Okay.
next week, just make sure that you've got a jar, any size, and a base for the jar. Like I will probably use this one and set a jar on top of it, like just any little candle thing or any little base you want to use. Think outside the box. And then we're going to paint that jar, and then we're going to put ribbon around it. And that is actually going to be a vase. And then next week, Darcy will have it planned as to what we're going to do on the next week. And if it has any suggestions for a better time or date or whatever would work for you better, just go ahead and put those in the comments and we'll work with it. Otherwise, we are out of here. Cindy said, I'll email you some information to try to see if it helps stop the dizziness. 3 years of this. I know all the tricks.
Sounds wonderful.
Well, send it to me too. I'm on Facebook. You can send me there. And it's not funny, Cindy. You take care of yourself, little girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Get you a jar with a handle on it and make you a redneck wine glass on your candlestick.
Yeah.
You can do that too. And why not? And make it red, white, and blue. And then you're a real redneck, flag-loving redneck. All right, so we'll see you next week. And be checking the community tab, you guys. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.